I don't claim to be an exclusivist when it comes to hearing and listening to God's word. So I speak to everybody. I do want to say this. A lot of people aren't listening, just like I wasn't. God forbid you should have to be broken down on your deathbed, recovering from whatever, shooting incident and whatever, for you to find the Lord. Why should you have to wear a colostomy bag to come to the truth? Why should you have to be in a wheelchair to come to the truth? I mean, it's been some catastrophic shooting injuries that I've seen in my lifetime. I saw a guy that was shot through the buttock and it came out through the, and man, he went through it for a few years. But I'm trying to figure out a way to make the realness set in about the urgency of the issue. But if I could, I want to tell you about a few friends. A few friends of mine. The first one is Damon Dawson. No. Let's start for that. We're going to start with Eric Shep. Eric Shep went to Melrose High School, or he graduated. He was going to Melrose High School in the 9th grade. But he died on the street called Park Avenue in Memphis. And then let's talk about my friend Damon Dawson, Lil Red. I know somebody gonna see this video, they don't know the orange man, Lil Red. Oh man, he was 18 years old, man, light skin, man, long hair with a curl, fresh, man, old school, 67, 68, Chevy. Man, with the top cut off his thing, he was rag and clean, he was living a good life, he had a good mother. He had a great haired brother named Black Tony. He went to church for the first time on Easter, and he got killed the very next day. It was actually 2 murders. It was actually 2 people killed on that scene. But Damon, he was really my first real close association to die by gun violence. And man, it left a bitter taste in my mouth. It wasn't even his fight really. It was just some bull stuff. But he had to die. Man, that was hard. And then after that, it was one of my brothers from the penitentiary. It was Kenyatta. Then there was another brother from the penitentiary, Mac T. Then it just got to be such a flurry, you know what I mean, that you couldn't even keep count. Just like the brothers from the past, they was all gone. And man, it broke my heart just over the years. And then I tried to get my life together after the prison. And Quincy Anderson, I mean, he went with my stepdaughter for 7 years through high school. He went to the Army and came back. He thought he made it out. No. He died on some streets right outside of Memphis. And it's not the only places. I mean, Denver, Colorado. When I lived there, I heard of some murders that was very close and in proximity and people I knew. And I feel very regretful and I lament that we should be in this condition. I don't know. I seem like I have a respiratory draw, but oh my God, it just breaks my heart that I see these children crying. Dad he never come home. And I see these mothers, they are destroyed. We all know mama's the closest thing you're going to get to God while you're on this earth. To have that child taken from her, and 99% of the time is on nothing but nonsense. Some stuff about, oh my God, nothing even recordable to mention. I know we can change the narrative, but it takes a combined effort. I mean, I'm gonna do my one-man part. Basically, I've determined whatever funding or whatever I receive, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna do the best that I can do, and I'll find whatever we need along the way. I understand God is partnering with me because I'm endeavoring to do a good thing. So I'm gonna run with this. This campaign, I'm happy to announce, and I'll post it shortly right after this video. It's the 29th in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Muhammad Ali Center, and I'm very excited about it. And of course, I'll be all over the city that day, performing and doing spoken word poetry and rocking the spot. And I really intend to make a good difference in the lives of these young men and women. And I'm gonna take them to knowledge. I'm gonna take them to street. I'm gonna take them to responsibility. I'm gonna take them to accountability for self. Can't blame nobody no more. But I'm gonna do it all through spoken word poetry. Try to talk to these kids today. You're gonna have a tough time getting somewhere. You really have to say something and they have to draw the meaning out of it and come to the knowledge of the truth of it for themselves. That's what spoken word is good for. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna do poems like Knowledge of Self. And try to get this poem in right here. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and start running. It don't look like I'm gonna spread no wings and lose no weight. From this little slow walk, I can't even break a good sweat. Imagine that. But I'm gonna hit them with this right here. And this is called Knowledge of Self. Inside the mirror lay the reflections for our life images. When you look deeply within, do you love what you see? Or is your nose too broad or your lips too thick? My brother, my sister, is your hair too kinky? You know, black folks really ought to love ourselves better for whatever we are. We are together. As for myself, I'm in remission of a fatal disease, but hold up, don't misunderstand, i.e. it's implemented, self-hatred, like a barrel of raging crustacean, screaming, nigga, if I can't make it, then you can't make it. And don't rise up, because I'm going to pull you down, and I can't stand to see you wearing that crown. And I hate you, because I hate me. And I hate me, because I can't be me. See, conceptually, if I don't know who I am, then it's an impossibility to be in tranquility with my own self. And that's self-hatred. And it's black or white, or it's darkness or light, it's dingy or pearly, it's pure or dirty, it's dingy or evil personified for all eyes in Webster's diction, as if one made a tool of the power to define, to forecast our condition. For self is the product of genetics and environment, and self-hatred ensures that we wholly despise it. Propaganda ensures that our money procures it on flat screen TVs, DVDs, and CDs. And now I wish I had cat eyes, because a sister liked them light-skinned guys. And my black sister put bleaching cream on her face, because brother say red berries got a much sweeter taste. There we go again. Back to the mirror. In silent resentment, contemplation, and self-depreciation. Son, a secret and a desire to been born Caucasian. At least mulatto mixed, a quarter Madoon, maybe octoroon, high yellow is noon, with soft flowing hair, just smooth and straight. It's just self-hatred. And it's multi-direction. That the melanin compacted, we poke, jab, and stab. We just despising ourselves. And it's the legacy of our forefathers bequeathed at birth, and it riddles our lives till we return that dirt. We all hapless victims in the vice of a system which was instituted to keep our might diluted. The results more effective than Willie Lynch could ever dream. Self-hatred, it seemed, is just a filtering screen. Because us who never made it just burning with hatred. And everybody that made it say we all lazy, and we all left rivals with grips unshakable. We've perished 4 centuries in the fire this crucible. The bonds, it seemed, remain unbreakable. May never be without unity's principle. But the solution is so simple. It's a total eradication of our miseducation and the indoctrination into God's own greatness. For we are after his image. That's our true knowledge of self. We are all little gods and little goddesses. Somebody think they got the power to change the mind of a young man? The conception how everything black been painted ugly and evil and deadly and worthless. Everything white has been painted as pristine, clean, loving, great, fulfilling. It's just part of the trick knowledge. Somebody sold us lies. They sold us dreams. They told us, if you work hard and do all these things, you can make it. For some people, that is a lie, because they made it. And unjust, unfair, inequitable acts took their lives away. Or the societal ills. Somebody just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Somebody whacked out their man on their door, come up and kill him. It happens. It does happen. And what I'm trying to do from my artist standpoint, from my artist stead, is bring the big guns out. What's the big guns? My own life on display. I know it. And I've decided that I'm going to lose this life, because that's the only way I can save it. In a manner of speaking, I want somebody to know that a real campaign is nobody's favorite. I'm nobody's favorite. I respect that too. I've lived a clean, pristine, faultless life of a lot of the good people. And thank God it takes all kind to make the world go round. I'm a different kind of sauce. I respect it. But what I'm going to do with my difference is do something that very few have the power or ability or capability to do. I don't mind saying that. When I go to hard places where people are down and piss rough and people on the ground, I feel right at home. And so I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit the 60 most murderous cities in the United States of America, and I'm bringing my best pieces. Love wins. From my first existence before I was born, while I was just swimming around in my father's loins, there were millions more like me with hope as a seed to be first at the egg in the womb to conceive. Through mother's body process in the womb, I was blessed. I survived at birth to face many more tests. It was dog eat dog. How did the puppy survive? With a vigor to live, stay alive, and thrive. A wealth of potential, but an underachiever, ambitious with a smile, a true hopeless believer. But I failed so many times, I got hard to believe. They called me the good egg that met the bad seed. Met love, made love under the maze of the stars. To more than a few, choosing was always hard. I live a paradox life. It's like the tears of a clown. I build beautiful bridges up, then I tear them all down. And I'm suicidal tendency, I'm a bottle of pills, and don't say that I won't, nigga, damn it, I will. Head in my hand, heaping sobs I cried, hurricane force winds churning wild inside. I never ending realer chances, just played again and again. All the could have beens and the should have beens. I guess one could say that I've had many trials. I hit many brick walls. I walked the longest mile. And the things that I faced have kind of made me bitter. It's like my life been a shitter full of drugs and liquor. The ugly pop that nobody ever wanted out the litter. But full of drive and vigor. The more bitter. Go get her. But one day, I heard a voice speak deep from inside. Said I couldn't have failed unless I failed or tried, so I took the claws of the skeleton that just won't leave me alone. I let that be the force to propel me on, and all the things I never had, like the teal blue jag and the woman that left me when I started shooting bad, when I got kicked out the service, when I lost my job, every negative factor that ever left me scarred. The go-getters of vigor, the more bitter to get richer, to leave a print on this world. I got a lowball splitter. Nobody can ever say Kevin Payne was a quitter. Cause I'm full of drive and vigor, the more bitter, go get her. Hey, I did get bitter, but baby, I got better. I got so much better, I got a letter from heaven. It read, add, download, and amend. 2 words, love wins. So that's my contribution this morning to a spoken word poetry. I'm gonna be publicizing this morning my appearance in the city of Louisville. I'm gonna be hyping it. I'm gonna try to find some local poets to get together and grand. I'm going to all the city centers, all the free arenas, and to the hood. I hope that my girl Gigi Love, she got a center there. She got a non-for-profit for young boys. It's called Me Eclectic Transformation. So we're supposed to go out. We're gonna shake hands. We're gonna meet her young men. We're gonna go out through the community and pass out flyers. This is for at-risk young men going through a situation, mother, whatever, family, whatever. She's filling in the gap. She's standing in her place. God bless her for a stead. It is a tough job working with these young people. And I'm just happy to have somebody to do it. I don't know the contemporary tide, the feelings and hearts of the people that's in America, they will soon change. It's just been a tough grind. We've been through a tough situation in America. We got a raw deal. Our politicians left us hanging. Our community leaders left us hanging. We basically have come to understand that we are on our own, and by our own efforts we will stand, or by our own efforts we will fail. God bless you. I'm gonna hit this thing and run. I'm gonna take off and see if I can't fly one time. I believe I can fly. Oh no, I can't sing R. Kelly. That's a charge, man. But how about a wise proverb, and then I'm gonna get off the mic. I'm gonna let you be. Bless, bless. And I got this from a doctor in the penitentiary. His name was Mr. Johnson. It was said that he killed his wife. He had done some 20 years when I met him in the prison law library. And what I was doing there was working on a law that prevented prisoners from being able to have a visit if they had a dirty urine screen for marijuana or what have you. So I found a law with the Americans with Disabilities Act. At the same time, the DSM-3, which listed drug addiction as a medical disease. I put them 2 things together. I made a post-conviction. I sent it to made a habeas corpus. I sent it to warden of the prison, what he's supposed to deliver to the court officer. And what happened was they came back in and they gave me my papers back and they said, you have your visit. My visit was gone for 10 years. Next week I was at the visit. Everybody want to know, how'd you get that visit? I did the same thing for them that I did for me and knocked that wall down. This man gave me this. He said, some men look at things that exist and they wonder why. He said, other men dream dreams of things never seen and they wonder why not. JFK, that's who the quote is. I'm one of those persons. I don't see why we can't turn this tide back. I spent some time deliberating on it, and what I've decided to label it is the 60-day murder grind decline tour from the Love Wins campaign. Man, God bless y'all. Y'all have a fabulous day. We'll see you later on. Bless, bless, bless.